So 35 says, it is widely believed that by age 80, perception and memory are each significantly reduced from their functioning levels at 30. However, a recent study shows no difference in the abilities of 80-year-olds and 30-year-olds to play a card game devised to test perception and memory. Therefore, the belief that perception and memory are significantly reduced by age 80 is false. All right, so our conclusion is the last sentence. And the reason we're saying that is because whenever 80-year-olds and 30-year-olds play a card game, there was no difference in the abilities. What flaw did we predict here? What did you predict, Giovanna? Oh, you're on mute.
People assume just because you're older that your memory is just whack. That was my prediction.
Well, wait, but our conclusion is that the fact that people think that your memory goes down is false. So we're saying they're the same. And the reason we're saying, hey, they're the same.
So
because this card game shows that there's no difference. So therefore, the perception that memory decreases is wrong.
So my conclusion.
Not your conclusion, your prediction. Did someone
My
else?
My prediction.
Your prediction.
Is that they play cards the same way?
Close. No. Did anybody else have a prediction
here? Yeah, I said takes for granted that other causes other than result of a card game could be the cause of the perception of
yeah, that like something other than the card game would be a better indicator of if it went down or not. Excellent. Great one. So when I went through these, so I love it when the STEM gives us like, it fails to consider the possibility that. I love when it kind of gives us like a hint of what to predict. But then A says the study's card game does not test cognitive abilities other than perception and memory. Does it matter that it doesn't test other things? No, because we're just talking about perception and memory. So it's not A. B says card games are among the most difficult cognitive tasks one can attempt to perform. Is that our flaw here, that card games are among the most difficult?
No.
If this were true, it actually would strengthen our conclusion, wouldn't it? The fact that this is the hardest thing you can do, and therefore, and the fact that they're the same. So it's not B. C says perception and memory are interrelated in ways of which we are not currently aware. Cool, but does it matter that they're like intertwined in ways that we don't know? Nope. D says the belief that 80-year-olds' perception and memory are reduced results from prejudice against senior citizens. No, because our conclusion is that it's not reduced. So we're not prejudiced against senior citizens. We're actually on their side, technically, in our conclusion. We're saying, hey, we're all equal. There's just nothing changes. And so then E says playing at the study's card game perfectly requires fairly low levels. If this were true, would it be a problem that fairly low levels of perception and memory? Because it would not be a good indicator that our levels stay the same. Does everybody see why E is correct?
I mean, I was thinking that, but again, the fairly low level part is the one that why I didn't choose it, because I felt like, wouldn't that make the test kind of not adequate in a sense?
Exactly, and that's what the flaw is. It's not adequate. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
That's our issue.
Originally, I chose E, but then I went back to A because I thought A, again, it says does not test cognitive ability. So maybe that's what they were missing.
Yeah, but it says other than perception and memory. And our conclusion is only about perception and memory.
Yeah.
Excellent.